What's up everyone, it's me and the Goblin event is finally back, and we also got the tree event together on it, so your caches give you double as well. But this video today is about the Goblin event and the best ways to farm it. They didn't change too much, however this season, one of those ways, it's much easier for you to actually do, and it's quite achievable, right? First of all, we got the farming for grid shrines on Artfrost Demise or something like that, any other dungeon. That is decent, but it's not the best. We also have just going around overworld. There's a zone in Hunt 2 that's pretty decent. Just going around overworld, finding goblins. That's also a decent way to go about it. But, you know, there's a much better way, which is doing it with the dungeon glyph of Treasure Hoard. Dungeon glyph? Dungeon affix? Whatever. That one, right? Treasure Hoard. It's really good, but it used to be extremely rare. It used to be a 1 in 200 last season. This season, however, it's much more common for you to get it. I would say it's between 1 in 20, 1 in 40 is kind of what I'm getting at. And it's much easier for you to get. And when you open that thing, it's like, normally it's 10 goblins in there. Normally you always have 10 goblins. But because of the Goblin event, all the goblins, each goblin, will have at the very least double. Or sometimes it can be a pack of 3 goblins. It's extremely good. You get basically 25 goblins on average or something like that. Every single of those dungeons. You can do them with friends, or you can find a group to do them together if you want more profits, right? It's really good. You get a bunch of materials as well, a bunch of the site. It's incredible. But anyway, it took me 6 of those. Like 6 of those. It gave me the full thing, like the full reputation. 6 of those, full reputation, done. Now you can see here unceasing goblin gift, right? I do want to point out here, like, you get a bunch of other stuff, right? You get the mythic here, whatever, right? But these boxes here, the legendary goblin gift, right? You can keep farming those, and they are actually pretty darn good. If you open this up, you get a bunch of you know, random legendaries, whatever, right? That's decent. But you get these 2 boxes. One of them gives you legendary runes. This season, legendary runes are easier to get, but you know, it's always nice to get 1 or 2 legendary runes from this. One of them is guaranteed, but you can get more, right? And the one I want to talk about, it's this one. Getting legendary amulets this season is extremely hard because you want multiple passives. As you can see, on this character I don't even have one right now, because most of the ones I find are like 1 passive with nothing else good. So it's been really hard, but this box here, look what it gives you. 2 Tributes of Radiance. These Tributes of Radiance, right here, these are the ones that you can take over here to the Undercity, Cursed Undercity, this thing here. And when you go there, you have an option to open up with extra passives. Those legendary ones, it basically makes every single item be able to drop with a passive. Not every single item, sorry. The items that can drop with passives will drop with more passives, aka amulets. I think it also applies to core skills, if I'm not mistaken. But, you know, you go here, pop this thing in, when it allows you, bam, you choose the thing, passive ranks. It only applies to amulets, okay, yeah. You apply this, and then you can farm amulets this way. It's much more important to get a bunch of passives, so even if you, like, at least you get 1 passive guaranteed, you just need another good stat and you have a decent amulet there. If you get double passive, amazing, right? And you don't really care if it's 800 or not, right? Even if it's a 750, you lose a bit of resist, whatever, it doesn't really matter too much, and you get an incredibly strong amulet this way. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it. There's not a lot more to talk about in this video. They didn't really change the event too much. It's just much easier for you to get the treasure hoards, which are an insane way to farm goblins, right? You can do them with friends as well. You can go and farm to try and get some dust. I honestly don't know what's the best way for you to farm dust. It might be running some of the escalation dungeons. I need to try that out. But for now, look, I started with almost 0 of the site. I did 6 of them. Look, I got a bunch of the site. I started with 6 in Ethereum. I got 65 now. It's incredible. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Leave me a like and sub to the channel if the video helped you. And if you like Paladin and Barbarian content, I'm gonna be releasing a lot of guides for Paladin in the coming days, because I'm not gonna be able to play, but I'm gonna be able to edit videos. So I'm gonna record everything and get those guides out for you as soon as I can, before Christmas hopefully. But yeah guys, thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.